The history of Iran is not just a collection of dates and names, it's a grand epic, a sweeping saga that spans millennia. It's a story etched in stone, whispered on the wind, and carried in the hearts of its people. It's a narrative filled with triumphs and tragedies, innovations and invasions, resilience and reinvention. It is a story of survival against overwhelming odds, a testament to human ingenuity and innovation in the face of constant challenges, and an unyielding quest for its rightful place in the world, a place earned through centuries of cultural and intellectual contributions. This quest continues to this day, shaping Iran's role on the global stage. It is a story that is essential for understanding not just the complexities of the Middle East, with its intricate web of alliances and conflicts, but also the wider global landscape, where Iran plays an increasingly significant role in international affairs, energy markets, and geopolitical strategies. Understanding Iran's past is key to navigating its present and anticipating its future.
This introduction sets the stage for a deeper exploration, a journey into the heart of Persian history and culture. We're about to embark on an adventure that will take us from the ancient ruins of Persepolis to the bustling streets of modern Tehran. It is an invitation to look beyond the often sensationalized headlines and politically charged rhetoric that dominate Western media coverage of Iran. We aim to move past the stereotypes and engage with the country's rich and multifaceted reality. We will delve into the rich cultural heritage that defines this nation, exploring its art, architecture, music, literature, and traditions. We'll uncover the beauty and sophistication that have captivated the world for centuries. We will examine the pivotal moments that have directed its course, the battles won and lost, the treaties signed and broken, the revolutions that have reshaped its identity. These moments have forged the nation we see today. We will meet the visionary leaders who built empires, the brilliant poets who shaped the Persian language, and the resilient people who have endured countless hardships and contributed to its enduring story. Their voices will guide us through the ages.
This narrative seeks to answer fundamental questions about Iran's past, present, and future. We want to understand the forces that have shaped this nation and its people. How has a civilization endured for over 2,500 years, weathering countless storms and adapting to ever-changing circumstances? What is the secret to its longevity and its ability to maintain its cultural identity? What are the cultural, economic, and political forces that have shaped its ascent as a formidable regional power, a nation that commands attention and respect on the world stage? How does its history inform its current ambitions and its relationships with other nations?
Our journey through Iran's history is not a simple, linear path with a clear beginning and end. It's not a straightforward tale of progress and triumph. It is a complex tapestry woven from many different threads, each representing a different era, a different culture, a different perspective. These threads intertwine and overlap, creating a rich and intricate pattern. We will explore moments of glorious triumph, when Persian armies conquered vast territories, when Persian art and science flourished, and when Persian culture influenced the world, and periods of devastating defeat, when foreign invaders swept across the land, when cities were destroyed, and when the Persian people faced unimaginable suffering. We will see how foreign invasions from the Greeks to the Mongols have reshaped the nation, leaving their mark on its culture, its language, and its identity. We'll examine the impact of these invasions on the course of Iranian history. But we will also see how a powerful sense of identity, rooted in its ancient history and its unique culture, has consistently absorbed and transformed outside influences, adapting them to its own needs and creating something new and unique.
This land has witnessed the rise and fall of countless dynasties, each leaving its own imprint on the landscape and the culture. From the Achaemenids to the Safavids, each dynasty has contributed to the rich tapestry of Iranian history. Yet, through it all, a distinct cultural thread woven from language, religion, and shared history has remained unbroken, connecting the ancient past with the modern present. This thread is the essence of Iranian identity. This continuity, this unbroken connection to the past, is one of the most remarkable features of Iranian history, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of its people. It's a story of cultural survival against all odds.
This geographical variety, from towering mountains to vast deserts, from lush forests to arid plains, has profoundly shaped the people who live here, influencing their traditions, their beliefs, and their way of life. It has influenced their cultures, giving rise to a diverse array of regional traditions and customs. their economies, shaping their agricultural practices and trade routes and their methods of survival, forcing them to adapt to the challenges of their environment.
The landscape itself tells a story of diversity, a story of adaptation, and a story of resilience. It's a story written in the mountains, the deserts, and the forests of Iran. Vast, arid deserts stretch for hundreds of miles, testing the limits of human endurance and shaping the lives of those who call them home. These deserts are a symbol of Iran's harsh but beautiful landscape. They lie next to snow-capped mountain ranges that pierce the sky, providing vital water resources and offering refuge from the heat of the plains. These mountains are a source of both life and inspiration. Lush Caspian forests in the north, teeming with life and providing a stark contrast to the arid landscapes of the south, offer a glimpse into Iran's ecological diversity. Give way to the warm, strategic waters of the Persian Gulf in the south, a vital waterway for trade and a source of both opportunity and conflict.
To understand Iran today, its politics, its culture, its ambitions, is to understand this deep and often turbulent past, to appreciate the forces that have shaped its identity and its destiny. It is a story that stretches from antiquity to the present day, connecting ancient kings with modern leaders, linking the glories of the past with the challenges of the present. It's a story that continues to unfold.
This is the story of Iran, a land of contrasts and continuity, a nation with a rich and complex history. It is more than just a modern nation-state defined by its borders and its political system. It's something far more profound. It is a civilization in its own right, with its own unique culture, its own distinct identity, and its own enduring legacy. The echoes of its long and complex past resonate through the annals of human history, influencing art, science, philosophy, and politics across the globe.
For millennia, a unique land has existed at the heart of the world, a crossroads of civilizations, a meeting place of East and West. It is a place of stark contrasts, where ancient traditions coexist with modern aspirations and, really, profound resilience, a testament to the strength and determination of its people. This land has been a cradle of mighty empires from the Achaemenids to the Sassanids, empires that stretched across continents and shaped the course of history. A source of incredible artistic genius, producing masterpieces of art, architecture, and literature that continue to inspire awe and admiration around the world. And, a battleground for powerful ideologies. A place where different cultures and beliefs have clashed and converged, shaping the intellectual and spiritual landscape of the world. This is Iran. The story of Iran, a land of ancient wonders and enduring legacies, begins not just in recorded history, but in the very mists of antiquity. We're talking about a civilization that predates many of the empires we learn about in school. It's a story etched in stone, whispered by the winds across the vast plateau, and carried in the hearts of its people. This is a journey to uncover the foundations upon which a major power was built, a power that would shape the course of history for centuries to come. Long before the celebrated rise of Greece, with its philosophers and city-states, or the awe-inspiring dominance of Rome, with its legions and laws, a different kind of power was stirring in the East. While the foundations of Western civilization were being laid, a remarkable civilization, with its own unique character and genius, was already taking shape, flourishing, and leaving an indelible mark on the world. This remarkable civilization, born from the rugged landscapes and diverse cultures of the Iranian plateau, was destined for greatness. It was here, amidst the towering mountains and fertile plains, that the seeds of a mighty empire were sown, nurtured by innovation, ambition, and a profound understanding of human nature. This is the story of that civilization, a story of innovation, conquest, and cultural exchange.
In the 6th century BCE, a figure of immense historical significance emerged from the heart of Persia, Cyrus the Great. He wasn't just another king or warlord, he was a visionary leader, a charismatic figure who possessed a rare combination of military prowess and political acumen. His rise marked a turning point in the history of the ancient world. He was not just a conqueror, driven by a thirst for land and power. While military victories certainly played a role in his rise, Cyrus's true genius lay in his ability to unite disparate peoples and build a lasting empire based on principles of justice and tolerance. He understood that true power came not just from military might, but from the loyalty and cooperation of those he ruled. He was an innovator of governance, a pioneer in the art of statecraft and a unifier of peoples, bringing together diverse cultures and ethnicities under a single banner of peace and prosperity. He implemented policies that fostered inclusivity and respect, creating a society where different traditions could coexist and flourish. This was a radical departure from the often brutal and oppressive practices of other empires of the time.
Cyrus forged what many historians consider the world's first true superpower, an empire that stretched across continents and encompassed a vast array of cultures and resources. This was a political entity unlike anything the world had seen before, a testament to Cyrus's vision and leadership. It was a superpower built not just on military strength, but on a foundation of sound governance and cultural understanding. This was the Achaemenid Persian Empire, a name that resonates through the annals of history, evoking images of magnificent palaces, bustling trade routes, and a sophisticated civilization that left an enduring legacy on the world. The Achaemenids were more than just conquerors. They were architects of a new world order. Its sheer scale was breathtaking, dwarfing many of its contemporaries and establishing Persia as a dominant force on the world stage. Imagine a realm that encompassed not just a few cities or regions, but entire nations and continents. This was the reality of the Achaemenid Empire. It stretched from the Balkans in Europe, where it bordered the Greek city-states, to the Indus Valley in Asia, encompassing a vast swathe of territory that included modern-day Iran, Iraq, Turkey, Egypt, and parts of Central Asia. This immense geographical reach gave the Achaemenids access to a wealth of resources and a diverse population, making it one of the most powerful and influential empires in history. Encompassing a vast mosaic of cultures and ethnicities under a single, organized rule, the Achaemenid Empire was a melting pot of traditions, languages, and beliefs. From the sophisticated urban centers of Mesopotamia to the nomadic tribes of the steppes, the empire embraced diversity and fostered a sense of shared identity. This ability to manage and integrate such a diverse population was a key factor in the empire's success.
What made the Achaemenid Empire so revolutionary, so different from its predecessors and contemporaries, was not just its size, its military might, or its vast wealth. It was something far more profound, its innovative approach to governance. It was its sophisticated system of administration, a complex and well-organized bureaucracy that allowed the empire to manage its vast territories and diverse populations with remarkable efficiency. This system was the backbone of the empire, ensuring stability, prosperity, and the smooth functioning of government. Cyrus and his successors like Darius the Great, a brilliant administrator and military strategist, understood that effective governance was essential for maintaining control over such a vast and diverse empire. They implemented reforms that streamlined the bureaucracy, standardized laws, and promoted trade and commerce. They established a model of governance that was both centralized, ensuring unity and control, and tolerant, allowing for local customs and traditions to flourish. This delicate balance between central authority and local autonomy was a key factor in the empire's long-term stability. They respected the diverse cultures, religions, and languages of the peoples they ruled, understanding that forced assimilation would only lead to resentment and rebellion. Instead, they allowed local elites to maintain their positions of power as long as they remained loyal to the empire and paid their taxes. This was, honestly, a radical idea at the time, a revolutionary concept that challenged the prevailing norms of empire building. In a world where conquest often meant subjugation and cultural destruction, the Achaemenids offered a different vision, an empire built on mutual respect and cooperation.
The famous Cyrus cylinder, an ancient clay artifact discovered in the ruins of Babylon, stands as a testament to this enlightened approach to governance. It's a small object, but its significance is immense. It is often cited as the world's first charter of human rights, a declaration of principles that would resonate through the centuries and inspire movements for freedom and justice around the world. It's a powerful reminder that even in the ancient world there were voices calling for a more just and equitable society. It outlines a policy of respect and freedom for conquered peoples, promising to restore religious sites, return exiled populations to their homelands, and allow them to practice their own customs and traditions without fear of persecution. This was a message of hope and reconciliation, a stark contrast to the often brutal policies of other empires.
This legacy of tolerance and administrative genius set a new standard for what an empire could be, demonstrating that it was possible to build a vast and powerful realm without resorting to oppression and cultural destruction. The Achaemenids proved that an empire could be a force for good in the world, promoting peace, prosperity, and cultural exchange.
The Achaemenids were master builders and organizers, transforming the landscape with their ambitious construction projects and innovative infrastructure. They were not content with simply conquering territory. They sought to improve the lives of their subjects and create a lasting legacy of prosperity and progress. They created sophisticated infrastructure to manage their vast domain, including roads, canals, and irrigation systems that facilitated trade, communication, and agricultural production. These projects were not just practical necessities, they were also symbols of the empire's power and its commitment to improving the lives of its citizens. The most famous example is the Royal Road, a marvel of ancient engineering that connected the far-flung corners of the empire. This road was more than just a physical pathway. It was a lifeline that facilitated trade, communication, and the movement of armies. This ancient highway spanned over 1,600 miles, a testament to the Achaemenids' ambition and engineering prowess. Imagine the sheer scale of this project, the logistical challenges involved in building and maintaining such a long and complex road. From Susa, the administrative capital of the empire in Persia, to Sardis in western Anatolia, the Royal Road traversed mountains, deserts, and rivers, connecting the heartland of the empire with its westernmost territories. This road was a vital artery, ensuring the flow of goods, information, and people throughout the realm. It was equipped with way stations and fresh horses for royal couriers, allowing messages to travel at unprecedented speeds. This efficient communication system enabled the central government to maintain control over its vast territories and respond quickly to any threats or challenges. This system facilitated rapid communication, trade, and the movement of armies, allowing the empire to respond effectively to both internal and external challenges. The Royal Road was not just a road, it was a symbol of the empire's power, its efficiency, and its commitment to connecting its diverse peoples. It connected the disparate parts of the empire, fostering a sense of unity and shared identity among its diverse populations. The road allowed people from different regions to interact, exchange ideas, and build relationships, strengthening the bonds that held the empire together. Fostering an era of unprecedented peace and prosperity known as the Pax Persica, or Persian peace, a golden age of cultural exchange, economic growth, and political stability. This was a time of relative peace and harmony, where the empire's diverse populations thrived under the benevolent rule of the Achaemenid kings.
This period laid the economic and cultural foundations for all future Persian dynasties, shaping the identity of Iran for centuries to come. The Achaemenid legacy continued to influence Persian culture, politics, and society long after the empire itself had fallen.
The legacy of ancient Persia is immense and undeniable, a testament to the vision, ambition, and genius of its rulers and its people. From its innovative system of governance to its magnificent art and architecture, ancient Persia left an indelible mark on the world. Its influence can be seen in the art, architecture, and administrative systems of subsequent empires across the world, from the Roman Empire to the Islamic caliphates. The Achaemenid model of governance, with its emphasis on tolerance, efficiency, and centralized control, served as a blueprint for many later empires.
Even after the conquests of Alexander the Great, which brought an end to the Achaemenid Empire, the spirit of Persia endured, its cultural and political traditions continuing to shape the region for centuries to come. Alexander himself admired Persian culture and adopted many Persian customs, recognizing the sophistication and value of Persian civilization. New dynasties, such as the Parthians and the Sasanians, rose from the Iranian plateau, each building upon the foundations laid by the Achaemenids and carrying the torch of Persian civilization forward. These dynasties continued to promote Persian art, culture, and learning, ensuring that the legacy of ancient Persia would not be forgotten. They challenged the might of Rome and later Byzantium, engaging in centuries of conflict that shaped the political landscape of the ancient world. These wars were not just about territory and power, they were also a clash of civilizations, a struggle between two different worldviews. Fiercely guarding Persian distinctiveness, preserving their cultural heritage, and resisting foreign influence. Despite the challenges they faced, the Persians remained committed to their traditions, their language, and their unique way of life. They continued the tradition of artistic brilliance and military prowess for many centuries, producing some of the most beautiful and sophisticated art and architecture in the ancient world. The Sasanian Empire in particular was a golden age of Persian culture, a time of great artistic and intellectual achievement.
These ancient roots are not just historical footnotes. They are not simply relics of a bygone era to be studied in textbooks and admired in museums. They are something far more vital and relevant to the present day. They are the bedrock upon which modern Iran's sense of national pride and historical destiny is built, the foundation upon which its cultural identity is forged. The legacy of ancient Persia continues to inspire and inform Iranian society today, shaping its values, its aspirations, and its place in the world. The echoes of Cyrus the Great and Darius the Great still resonate in the hearts and minds of the Iranian people, reminding them of their glorious past and their potential for future greatness.
The story of Iran is a tapestry woven with threads of resilience, innovation, and a profound connection to its past. For millennia, this land, nestled in the heart of the Middle East, has been a cradle of civilization, witnessing the rise and fall of empires, the clash of cultures, and the enduring spirit of its people. At the heart of this narrative lies the enduring question of Iranian identity, a multifaceted concept shaped by language, religion, history, and geography. This cultural and religious distinctiveness has been a source of immense strength and cohesion, acting as a bedrock upon which Iranian society has been built and rebuilt time and again. It has provided a sense of continuity and purpose through periods of foreign domination and internal strife, a guiding light in times of darkness, and a source of unwavering hope for a brighter future. This sense of shared heritage has allowed Iranians to weather countless storms, preserving their unique traditions and values in the face of adversity. The echoes of ancient kings and the wisdom of generations past resonate in the hearts of Iranians today, reminding them of their rich legacy and inspiring them to strive for greatness. At the same time, its geographical location and unique history have sometimes led to a sense of isolation, a feeling of being both connected to and separated from the rest of the world. The vast Iranian plateau with its towering mountains and expansive deserts has acted as both a shield and a barrier, protecting the country from external threats while also limiting its interactions with neighboring civilizations. This geographical isolation has fostered a sense of self-reliance and independence, but it has also presented challenges in terms of trade, communication, and cultural exchange. This has resulted in creating a complex relationship with the broader Islamic world and the international community, a delicate dance between cooperation and competition, between embracing global trends and preserving its own distinct identity. Iran's position as a major player in the Middle East, with its vast resources and strategic location, has made it a focal point of regional and international politics. Navigating these complex relationships requires a deep understanding of Iranian history, culture, and values, as well as a keen awareness of the geopolitical forces at play.
This unique combination of a distinct language, a language that sings with poetry and whispers with history, a rich pre-Islamic heritage, a legacy of empires and prophets that stretches back millennia, and a specific branch of Islam, a faith that has shaped Iranian society and culture for centuries, created a multifaceted identity, a tapestry woven with threads of tradition, innovation, and spiritual devotion. This identity is not monolithic, but rather a mosaic of diverse perspectives, beliefs, and experiences, reflecting the rich tapestry of Iranian society. It is an identity that is fiercely proud of its imperial past, of the grandeur of Persepolis and the wisdom of Cyrus the Great, and its poetic soul, of the lyrical verses of Rumi and Hafez that continue to inspire hearts and minds around the world. The echoes of ancient empires and the whispers of timeless poetry resonate in the soul of every Iranian, reminding them of their glorious past and inspiring them to create a brighter future. It is also deeply interwoven with the specific traditions and beliefs of Shia Islam, a faith that has shaped Iranian culture, politics, and social life for centuries. Shia Islam provides a moral compass for many Iranians, guiding their actions and shaping their worldview. The rituals, ceremonies, and traditions associated with Shia Islam are deeply ingrained in Iranian society, providing a sense of community and shared identity.
The Islamic conquest introduced a new religious paradigm, a new set of beliefs and practices that would profoundly impact Iranian society and culture. This marked a turning point in Iranian history, as the country transitioned from its ancient Zoroastrian roots to embrace the new faith of Islam. Initially, the majority of Iranians were Sunni Muslims, adhering to the dominant branch of Islam in the early Islamic world. This period saw the flourishing of Islamic scholarship and culture in Iran, with Iranian scholars making significant contributions to fields such as theology, philosophy, and science. However, centuries later, a defining shift occurred, a transformation that would forever alter the religious landscape of Iran and shape its unique identity. This shift was not sudden or abrupt, but rather a gradual process that unfolded over several centuries, influenced by a complex interplay of political, social, and religious factors. The rise of the Safavid dynasty in the 16th century, a powerful and ambitious dynasty that sought to unify Iran under its rule, established Twelver Shi'ism as the state religion, a decision that would have profound and lasting consequences for Iran's religious and political identity. This marked a decisive break from the Sunni past and ushered in a new era of Shia dominance in Iran. This decision created a distinct religious identity for Iran, setting it apart from the rest of the Islamic world and shaping its unique cultural and political trajectory. This religious transformation had a profound impact on all aspects of Iranian life, from art and architecture to literature and music, setting it apart from its predominantly Sunni neighbors, particularly the powerful Ottoman Empire, a rivalry that would shape the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East for centuries to come. The Safavid-Ottoman conflict was not only a struggle for political dominance, but also a clash of religious ideologies, with the Safavids championing Shi'ism and the Ottomans defending Sunni Islam.
Religion has also played a complex and pivotal role in shaping Iranian identity, acting as both a unifying force and a source of division throughout the country's long history. The diverse religious landscape of Iran, with its rich tapestry of faiths and beliefs, has contributed to the country's unique cultural heritage. Before the arrival of Islam, Zoroastrianism was the dominant faith of the Persian empires, a religion that shaped the moral and spiritual values of the ancient Iranians. Zoroastrianism, with its emphasis on good versus evil, light versus darkness, and the importance of ethical conduct, laid the foundation for many of the values that continue to be cherished in Iranian society today. It was one of the world's first monotheistic religions, a revolutionary concept that challenged the polytheistic beliefs of the ancient world. Zoroaster's teachings emphasize the existence of one supreme God, Ahura Mazda, and the importance of living a righteous life in accordance with his divine will, and its concepts of heaven, hell, and a final judgment influenced other major faiths, leaving an indelible mark on the religious landscape of the world. The Zoroastrian concepts of heaven and hell, the idea of a final judgment based on one's deeds in life, and the belief in the ultimate triumph of good over evil have all found their way into other major religions, including Judaism, Christianity, and Islam.
In the 10th century, the poet Ferdowsi, a literary giant who dedicated his life to preserving the Persian language and culture, composed his epic masterpiece, the Shahnameh, or Book of Kings, a monumental work of literature that has become a cornerstone of Iranian identity. The Shahnameh is not just a collection of stories, but a living testament to the enduring spirit of the Iranian people, a celebration of their history, culture, and values. This colossal work, written entirely in Persian, a bold act of defiance against the dominance of Arabic, recounted the myths, legends, and history of Iran from the dawn of time, weaving a rich tapestry of heroes, villains, and epic battles. The Shahnameh is filled with tales of courage, loyalty, and sacrifice, inspiring generations of Iranians to strive for greatness and to defend their homeland against all enemies. It almost single-handedly revived and cemented the Persian language, ensuring its survival in the face of cultural and linguistic assimilation, ensuring its survival for generations to come, and solidifying its place as a vital component of Iranian identity. The Shahnameh is a living testament to the power of language to preserve culture, to inspire national pride, and to connect generations across time.
The Persian language, Farsi, is a key pillar of this identity, a vessel that carries the weight of history, the beauty of poetry, and the wisdom of generations. It is more than just a means of communication. It is a symbol of cultural pride and a link to the past. It is one of the world's oldest languages still in continuous use, a living testament to the enduring power of human expression. From ancient inscriptions to modern literature, Persian has evolved and adapted over centuries, while still retaining its unique character and beauty. Following the Arab-Islamic conquest in the 7th century, a period of profound cultural and linguistic change, Arabic became the language of religion and government, threatening to eclipse Persian and relegate it to the realm of folklore and tradition. The influence of Arabic on Persian language and culture was significant, with many Arabic words and grammatical structures being incorporated into the Persian language. For a time, it seemed that Farsi might fade into obscurity, its rich literary tradition lost to the sands of time, much like other ancient languages of the region. Languages that once thrived but are now only spoken by a handful of people or exist only in dusty archives. The fate of Persian hung in the balance, its survival uncertain in the face of powerful cultural and linguistic forces. However, it endured, thanks to the unwavering dedication of poets, scholars, and ordinary people who refused to let their language die. The resilience of the Persian language is a testament to the enduring spirit of the Iranian people and their determination to preserve their cultural heritage.
Yet, time and again, Persian culture has not only survived these onslaughts, these waves of invasion and cultural assimilation, but has often absorbed and transformed the conquerors themselves, imbuing them with its own unique flavor and leaving an indelible mark on their culture and identity. This process of cultural assimilation is a testament to the strength and adaptability of Persian culture, its ability to not only survive, but also to thrive in the face of adversity. This incredible resilience raises a profound question, a question that has puzzled historians and scholars for centuries. What is the source of this powerful and enduring identity? What is the secret to its remarkable ability to withstand the test of time? How has it managed to maintain its distinct character through centuries of turmoil and change? How has it preserved its unique traditions, values, and beliefs in the face of countless challenges?
A central theme in Iran's long history is the remarkable survival of its culture, a testament to the enduring spirit of its people and their unwavering commitment to preserving their heritage. This cultural survival is not simply a matter of preserving ancient artifacts or reciting old poems. It is a living, breathing force that shapes Iranian society and identity today. Throughout the millennia, the Iranian plateau has been a target for conquerors, a crossroads of civilizations, and a battleground for empires. Its strategic location, at the heart of the ancient world, has made it a prize worth fighting for, attracting the attention of ambitious rulers and powerful armies. Greeks, led by Alexander the Great, who swept across the Persian Empire in the 4th century BC, leaving a lasting impact on Iranian culture and society. The Hellenistic period saw the fusion of Greek and Persian cultures, with Greek art, architecture, and philosophy influencing Iranian society. Arabs, who brought Islam to Persia in the 7th century AD, transforming the religious landscape of the country and ushering in a new era of Islamic scholarship and culture. The Arab conquest had a profound impact on Iranian language, literature, and art, with Arabic becoming the language of religion and government. Turks, who migrated from Central Asia and established powerful empires in Persia, leaving their mark on Iranian language, culture, and military traditions. The Seljuk Turks in particular played a significant role in shaping Iranian history, promoting Sunni Islam and patronizing Persian art and literature. And Mongols have all swept across its lands, leaving a trail of destruction and devastation in their wake. The Mongol invasion of the 13th century was particularly brutal, with widespread destruction and loss of life. Each invasion brought new languages, new religions, and new ways of life, challenging the existing cultural order and forcing Iranians to adapt and evolve. These invasions, while often destructive, also led to a cross-fertilization of ideas and cultures, enriching Iranian society and contributing to its unique character. The enduring question remains: how did Iranian identity not only survive, but thrive amidst such tumultuous change? Geography is often destiny, a silent architect shaping the course of nations and the lives of its people. It dictates access to resources, influences trade routes, and even defines the very character of a culture. The mountains, deserts, and coastlines act as both barriers and gateways, molding societies in profound and lasting ways. Consider the great civilizations of the past, their rise and fall often intertwined with the geographical realities of their homelands. The Fertile Crescent, cradled by the Tigris and Euphrates, gave birth to agriculture and writing. The Nile River, a lifeline through the arid desert, sustained the ancient Egyptians, and the vast steppes of Central Asia fostered nomadic empires that swept across continents. And nowhere is this truer than in Iran. This ancient land, steeped in history and brimming with cultural richness, owes much of its identity, its triumphs, and its tribulations to its unique geographical position. From the towering peaks of the Alborz Mountains to the sun-baked plains of the Central Plateau, Iran's diverse landscape has played a pivotal role in shaping its destiny. Its location at the crossroads of civilizations has made it a magnet for trade, a crucible of cultures, and a battleground for empires. The story of Iran is, in many ways, the story of its geography. The nation is situated at a natural crossroads. It's a land where east meets west, where ancient empires clashed and cultures intertwined. This strategic location has been both a blessing and a curse, bringing prosperity and innovation, while also attracting the attention of ambitious conquerors. The very borders of Iran reflect its position as a bridge between different worlds, a meeting point of diverse influences. It bridges the Middle East with Central and South Asia. This connection has fostered a vibrant exchange of ideas, goods, and technologies throughout history. The Silk Road, the ancient artery of commerce, snaked its way across the Iranian plateau, bringing wealth and cultural exchange to the region. Armies have marched across its plains, empires have risen and fallen within its borders, and the echoes of these historical events resonate in the Iranian identity to this day. It connects the Caspian Sea in the north with the Persian Gulf and the Indian Ocean in the south. This north-south axis has further enhanced Iran's strategic importance, making it a vital link in regional and global trade networks. The Caspian Sea, the world's largest inland body of water, provides access to the resources and markets of Central Asia, while the Persian Gulf serves as a crucial gateway to the Indian Ocean and beyond. This unique geographical advantage has shaped Iran's economic and political relationships with its neighbors and the wider world.
This geographical reality is a fundamental element of its modern quest for regional power. Iran's leaders understand the strategic significance of their country's location and seek to leverage it to advance their national interests. They see Iran as a natural hub for trade, transportation, and energy, and they are actively working to strengthen its position in the region. This ambition is rooted in a long history of imperial grandeur and a deep-seated belief in Iran's destiny as a major player on the world stage. It underpins its military strategy and foreign policy, dictating where resources are allocated and alliances are forged. Iran's military presence in the region, its support for allied groups, and its assertive foreign policy are all driven, in part, by its geographical imperatives. The need to protect its borders, secure its access to vital waterways, and project its influence in neighboring countries shapes its strategic calculations and its interactions with other nations, and its enduring belief that it is a natural leader in the Middle East. This belief is not simply a matter of national pride. It is deeply intertwined with Iran's historical experience and its perception of its own capabilities. Iran sees itself as a guardian of its cultural heritage, a protector of its Shia co-religionists, and a champion of its own vision for the region. Its geographical position at the heart of the Middle East reinforces this sense of entitlement and fuels its ambition to play a leading role in shaping the region's future. Iran's history and its future are inextricably linked to the patch of earth it occupies. The rugged mountains, the vast deserts, and the fertile plains have all played a role in shaping the Iranian character and the course of its history. The land has provided both opportunities and challenges, fostering resilience, innovation, and a deep connection to the natural world. The story of Iran is a testament to the enduring power of geography to shape human destiny.
Today, Iran's geography remains as critical as ever. In an era of globalization and technological advancement, the importance of physical location might seem to diminish. However, for Iran, its geographical position continues to be a defining factor in its economic, political, and military calculations. Its control of strategic waterways, its access to vital resources, and its proximity to key markets all contribute to its enduring significance in the 21st century. It controls the northern shore of the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow but vital choke point for global energy supplies. This strategic advantage gives Iran significant leverage in international affairs, allowing it to influence the flow of oil and gas to the world's major economies. The Strait of Hormuz is a constant source of tension and a potential flashpoint for conflict, highlighting the enduring importance of geography in shaping international relations. the narrow waterway through which a significant portion of the world's seaborne oil must pass. Tankers laden with crude oil navigate these waters daily, carrying the lifeblood of the global economy. Any disruption to this flow could have devastating consequences, underscoring the strategic importance of the Strait of Hormuz and the power that control of its shores confers. This gives Iran immense strategic leverage. It allows the nation to project power beyond its borders, influence regional politics, and negotiate from a position of strength in international forums. The ability to control access to such a vital waterway is a powerful tool, one that Iran has not hesitated to use to advance its interests. Its location provides it with what military strategists call strategic depth, making it a difficult country to invade and control. The Zagros Mountains, which stretch along Iran's western border, offer a natural barrier against invasion, while the vast deserts of the interior provide a challenging environment for any occupying force. This geographical advantage has helped Iran to resist foreign domination throughout its history.
The great game of the 19th century, a struggle for influence between Britain and Russia, played out across the Iranian landscape. These two empires, vying for control of Central Asia, saw Iran as a crucial buffer state, a strategic prize to be won, or at the very least, kept out of the hands of the other. The competition between Britain and Russia had a profound impact on Iran, shaping its political development and its relationship with the outside world, evolved into a new and even more intense competition. As the age of empires gave way to the Cold War, the focus of geopolitical rivalry shifted, but Iran's strategic importance remained undiminished. The United States and the Soviet Union, locked in a global struggle for dominance, both sought to exert their influence over Iran, recognizing its pivotal role in the region. This time, global superpowers vied for access to and control over Iran's immense petroleum wealth, a resource that had become increasingly vital to the industrialized world. The discovery of oil transformed Iran's relationship with the great powers, turning it into a coveted prize in the global energy game. The competition for access to Iranian oil fueled political intrigue, economic manipulation, and even military intervention, a dynamic that profoundly shaped the nation's destiny throughout the 20th century. The oil industry brought wealth and modernization to Iran, but it also created new dependencies and vulnerabilities. The struggle for control of Iranian oil became a central theme in the country's political history, contributing to revolutions, coups, and foreign interventions. The legacy of this struggle continues to shape Iran's relationship with the world today.
The discovery of oil in the early 20th century, specifically in 1908, marked a turning point in Iranian history. It was a moment that would forever alter the country's economic, political, and social landscape. The black gold that lay beneath the surface of Iran's soil held the promise of immense wealth and power, but it also brought with it a new set of challenges and complexities, added a new, explosive dimension to Iran's geopolitical significance. Suddenly, Iran was not just a land bridge between East and West, but also a major source of energy for the world's industrial powers. This newfound importance made Iran a target for foreign intervention and a battleground for competing interests. The scramble for Iranian oil would shape the country's destiny for decades to come. Suddenly, control of Iran was not just about territory. It was about something far more valuable and strategically important. The vast expanse of land, with its mountains and deserts, was now seen as a treasure trove, a source of immense wealth and power. The geopolitical calculus had changed, and Iran found itself at the center of a global power struggle. It was about controlling the energy that fueled the modern industrial world. Oil had become the lifeblood of modern economies, powering factories, transportation systems, and military machines. Control of oil resources meant control of economic and military power, and Iran suddenly found itself in possession of one of the world's largest oil reserves. The vast oil reserves lying beneath its soil transformed the nation's economy and its place in global politics. The influx of oil revenues fueled rapid modernization and economic growth, but it also created new social and political tensions. Iran's newfound wealth attracted foreign investment and influence, but it also made the country more vulnerable to external pressures.
However, this same strategic importance made the land a coveted prize for ambitious conquerors. Throughout history, Iran has been invaded and occupied by numerous foreign powers, each seeking to control its territory and exploit its resources. From the ancient empires of Greece and Rome to the more recent incursions of Britain and Russia, Iran has been a constant target of foreign aggression. From Alexander the Great in antiquity, who swept through Persia in the 4th century BC, conquering the Achaemenid Empire and ushering in a new era of Hellenistic influence. Alexander's conquest marked a significant turning point in Iranian history, exposing the region to new ideas and cultural influences. To the British and Russian empires in the 19th century, who engaged in a fierce competition for influence over Iran, known as the Great Game. This rivalry had a profound impact on Iran's political and economic development, leaving a legacy of mistrust and foreign interference. Powerful forces have sought to control this critical land bridge. The allure of its strategic location, its abundant resources, and its potential as a gateway to other regions has made Iran a constant target of foreign ambition. The history of Iran is in many ways a story of resistance against external domination. Iran's history is therefore a continuous story of defending its sovereignty against external pressures. The Iranian people have a long and proud tradition of resisting foreign interference and preserving their cultural identity. This spirit of independence has been a defining characteristic of Iranian society for centuries.
This pivotal location has been both a blessing and a curse. While it has brought opportunities for trade, cultural exchange, and economic development, it has also made Iran vulnerable to invasion, foreign interference, and geopolitical competition. The challenge for Iran has always been to harness the benefits of its strategic location while mitigating the risks. Being the center of things meant that Iran was a hub for commerce, a bustling marketplace where goods from all corners of the world were exchanged. The Silk Road, the ancient trade route that connected East and West, passed through Iran, bringing wealth and prosperity to its cities. Iranian merchants played a key role in facilitating trade between different cultures, fostering economic growth and cultural exchange. Ideas, a melting pot of intellectual and philosophical thought. Scholars from different cultures gathered in Iranian cities to exchange knowledge and debate new ideas. This intellectual ferment contributed to the development of science, mathematics, and philosophy in the Islamic world, and innovation. Iranian engineers and craftsmen were renowned for their skills in architecture, irrigation, and other fields. They developed new technologies and techniques that were adopted throughout the region, contributing to economic growth and social progress. It became a melting pot where Eastern and Western cultures met, mingled, and created something new and unique. This cultural fusion is reflected in Iranian art, architecture, literature, and music, which bear the imprint of both Eastern and Western influences. Iran's cultural heritage is a testament to its role as a bridge between civilizations. The arts and sciences flourished in this cosmopolitan environment. Iranian artists and scientists made significant contributions to human knowledge and creativity, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to inspire people around the world. The architectural marvels of ancient Persia, the exquisite beauty of Persian carpets, and the profound wisdom of Persian poetry are all testaments to the richness and diversity of Iranian culture.
For centuries, this strategic location made Iran the heart of the ancient world's most important trade routes, connecting East and West, North and South. The flow of goods, ideas, and people across the Iranian plateau enriched the country's economy, fostered cultural exchange, and shaped its identity. Iran's central role in global trade made it a major player in the ancient world. The legendary Silk Road, which linked China with the Mediterranean, was not just a single road, but a network of routes that crisscrossed Asia, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and culture between East and West. This ancient trade route played a crucial role in shaping the history of Iran and the wider world, snaked its way across the Iranian plateau, bringing wealth and prosperity to the cities and towns along its path. The Iranian section of the Silk Road was particularly important, as it connected the eastern and western branches of the route and served as a major hub for trade and cultural exchange. Caravans carrying silk, the most prized commodity of the Silk Road, traversed the Iranian plateau, bringing this luxurious fabric from China to the markets of the West. The silk trade generated immense wealth for Iranian merchants and contributed to the growth of Iranian cities. Spices, another highly valued commodity, were transported along the Silk Road, adding flavor and aroma to the cuisines of both East and West. Iranian merchants played a key role in the spice trade, connecting the spice-producing regions of Asia with the markets of Europe and the Middle East. And other precious goods such as gemstones, metals, and textiles were transported across the Iranian plateau, enriching the economies and cultures of the regions they connected. The Silk Road was a conduit for the exchange of not only material goods, but also ideas, technologies, and religious beliefs, paid taxes in Persian cities, bringing immense wealth and cultural exchange to the empire. These taxes funded the construction of magnificent palaces, mosques, and other public works, transforming Persian cities into centers of art, learning, and commerce. The Silk Road left an indelible mark on Iranian history and culture, shaping its identity as a bridge between civilizations.
To truly grasp the full sweep of Iranian history, one must embark on a journey that transcends mere dates and names. It requires immersing oneself in the rich tapestry of cultural evolution, political upheaval, and societal transformation that has shaped this ancient land. We need to delve into the heart of Persia's story, exploring its triumphs and tribulations, its moments of glory and periods of profound change. This is not just about memorizing a timeline, it's about understanding the very soul of a nation, is to travel between two vastly different worlds that seem separated by millennia, yet are inextricably linked by the continuous thread of Iranian identity. These worlds represent not just different eras, but different ways of life, different values, and different aspirations. They are the echoes of empires and the aspirations of a modern nation, all interwoven into the complex story of Iran.
One world, a world steeped in legend and grandeur, is that of Persepolis. Imagine yourself transported back in time, walking through the very heart of an empire that once stretched across continents. These are the majestic, sun-bleached ruins of the ceremonial capital, a testament to the power and vision of the Achaemenid kings. The stones themselves whisper tales of royal processions, diplomatic envoys, and the vibrant life that once filled these halls. Of the Achaemenid Empire, a dynasty that ruled over a vast and diverse realm, leaving an indelible mark on the course of history. Their influence extended from the borders of India to the shores of the Mediterranean, shaping the political and cultural landscape of the ancient world. Here, stone reliefs depict kings and dignitaries frozen in time, their faces conveying a sense of authority and wisdom. These are not just mere decorations. They are historical records, offering glimpses into the lives and customs of the Persian elite. From a bygone era of immense power and grandeur, a time when Persia stood at the pinnacle of civilization. The intricate details of these carvings speak volumes about the artistry and craftsmanship of the Persian people, their dedication to beauty and their mastery of stone. The scale of the architecture speaks of imperial confidence, a belief in the enduring strength and prosperity of the empire. These towering columns and massive structures were designed to inspire awe and project an image of invincibility, and a sophisticated understanding of art and engineering, demonstrating the advanced knowledge and skills of the Persian architects and builders. They were not just constructing buildings, they were creating symbols of power and cultural identity. The precision and artistry evident in every detail reflect a deep commitment to excellence.
Persepolis is a powerful symbol of Iran's ancient glory, a reminder of its rich heritage and its significant contributions to world civilization. It stands as a testament to the ingenuity, creativity, and ambition of the Persian people. It represents the dawn of its civilizational story, the genesis of a culture that would shape the course of history for centuries to come. From these very stones, a legacy was born, a legacy that continues to resonate in the hearts and minds of Iranians today. A time when Persia was the undisputed center of the known world, a hub of trade, culture, and innovation. Its influence extended far beyond its borders, shaping the political, economic, and intellectual landscape of the ancient world. It is a tangible link to a deep and celebrated past, a source of national pride, and a reminder of the enduring spirit of the Iranian people. Visitors from around the world come to marvel at its grandeur and to connect with the history that unfolded within its walls.
The other world, a world of vibrant energy and modern ambition, is modern Tehran. A stark contrast to the ancient ruins, it pulsates with the rhythm of contemporary life. A sprawling, bustling metropolis of over 9 million people, a melting pot of cultures and ideas. It is a city that never sleeps, constantly evolving and adapting to the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century. It is a city of towering skyscrapers, symbols of economic progress and technological advancement, choked with traffic, a testament to its rapid growth and urbanization. The streets are a constant flow of movement, reflecting the dynamism and ambition of its inhabitants, and alive with the energy of the 21st century, a hub of innovation, creativity and cultural expression. From bustling marketplaces to trendy cafes, Tehran offers a glimpse into the diverse and multifaceted nature of modern Iranian society.
Tehran is the political, economic and cultural heart of the contemporary Islamic Republic of Iran, the center of power and decision-making that shapes the nation's destiny. It is where the past and the present collide, where ancient traditions meet modern aspirations. It is a city of contradictions, a place where the old and the new coexist, often in uneasy tension. This duality is what gives Tehran its unique character and its captivating charm, where conservative traditions exist alongside a vibrant youth culture, eager to embrace the future while still respecting the values of the past. This generation is shaping the future of Iran, pushing boundaries and challenging conventions, and advanced scientific research centers, pushing the boundaries of knowledge and contributing to global innovation. These institutions are nurturing the next generation of Iranian scientists and engineers, equipping them with the skills and knowledge to compete in the global arena. While Persepolis represents the roots of Iranian identity, a connection to its glorious past, it also serves as a reminder of the enduring values and traditions that have shaped the nation's character. Tehran represents its current reality and its future aspirations, a vision of a modern, prosperous, and influential Iran. It is a city that is constantly striving to improve and to create a better future for its citizens.
The journey from the ancient capital to the modern one, from the ruins of Persepolis to the skyscrapers of Tehran, is the story of Iran itself, a narrative of resilience, adaptation, and unwavering national pride. It is a story that is still being written, with each new chapter building upon the foundations of the past.
This journey has been marked by dramatic transformations, moments of profound change that have reshaped the nation's identity and its place in the world. These transformations have tested the resilience of the Iranian people and their ability to adapt to new challenges. The 7th century Islamic conquest, a pivotal moment in Iranian history, brought a new faith that fundamentally reshaped society, influencing its culture, its laws, and its way of life. This marked the beginning of a new era in Iranian history, one that would see the fusion of Persian traditions with Islamic beliefs. The Persian Renaissance saw a flourishing of science and poetry, a period of intellectual and artistic brilliance that enriched not only Iran but the entire Islamic world. This era produced some of the greatest thinkers and artists in Iranian history, leaving a lasting legacy of creativity and innovation. That made Iran a beacon of the Islamic Golden Age, attracting scholars and artists from far and wide. Iranian scholars made significant contributions to mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy, advancing human knowledge and understanding. The 16th century Safavid Dynasty established a unique Shia identity, solidifying its place as the dominant branch of Islam in Iran, and shaping the nation's religious and political landscape for centuries to come. This decision had a profound impact on Iranian society and its relationship with the rest of the world. That continues to define the nation today, influencing its laws, its culture, and its foreign policy. Shi'ism has become an integral part of Iranian identity, shaping its values and its worldview.
In the 19th and early 20th centuries, Iran grappled with the encroaching power of European empires, facing increasing pressure to cede control of its resources and its sovereignty. This period was marked by political instability and economic hardship, as Iran struggled to maintain its independence in the face of foreign interference, sparking a fierce struggle for national sovereignty, a movement that sought to limit the power of the monarchy and establish a constitutional government. This was a pivotal moment in Iranian history, as the people demanded greater control over their own destiny. Each of these eras added new layers to the nation's complex identity, contributing to the rich and multifaceted tapestry of Iranian culture. These layers reflect the diverse influences that have shaped Iran over the centuries, from ancient empires to Islamic dynasties to modern republics, creating the foundations for the modern state, a nation that is both deeply rooted in its past and determined to shape its own future. The modern state of Iran is a product of centuries of historical development, a synthesis of ancient traditions and modern aspirations.
The 20th century accelerated the pace of change to a dizzying speed, transforming Iranian society in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades earlier. This period was marked by rapid urbanization, industrialization, and the spread of modern education. The Pahlavi dynasty from the 1920s to the 1970s, a period of significant transformation and modernization, embarked on an ambitious state-led project of rapid modernization and westernization, seeking to transform Iran into a modern, industrialized nation. This involved significant investments in infrastructure, education, and industry, as well as the adoption of Western legal and political systems. This period saw immense social and economic change as Iran experienced rapid economic growth and a significant increase in its standard of living. However, this progress was not evenly distributed, and many Iranians felt left behind by the rapid pace of modernization. But it also created deep social tensions, as traditional values clashed with modern ideas and as the gap between the rich and the poor widened. These tensions ultimately led to widespread discontent and unrest.
These tensions ultimately erupted in the Islamic Revolution of 1979, a watershed moment in Iranian history that transformed the nation's political and social landscape. This event was a seismic shift, a revolution that shook the foundations of Iranian society and had a profound impact on the region and the world. Not just a change of government, but a profound ideological transformation, a rejection of Western influence, and a reaffirmation of Islamic values. This revolution ushered in a new era in Iranian history, one that would be defined by its commitment to Islamic principles. It established the Islamic Republic, a new political system based on Islamic law and principles, and set Iran on a completely new and often confrontational path with the West, leading to decades of political and economic isolation. This new path has been marked by both challenges and opportunities, as Iran has sought to assert its independence and its role in the world.
Understanding this journey, from ancient empire to modern republic, from Persepolis to Tehran, is crucial to understanding the forces that drive Iran today, its aspirations, its challenges, and its place in the world. It is a story of resilience, innovation, and unwavering national pride, a story that continues to unfold with each passing day. Only by understanding this complex history can we truly appreciate the nuances of contemporary Iranian society and politics. The story of Iran is, therefore, far from over. It's a narrative etched in the sands of time, a saga of empires risen and fallen, of cultural brilliance and political turmoil. To understand Iran today, we must recognize that its past is not just history, it's a living presence that shapes its present and guides its future aspirations. The echoes of Cyrus the Great, the wisdom of Avicenna, and the fervor of the Islamic Revolution all resonate within the nation's collective consciousness. It is a living, breathing narrative that continues to unfold day by day with every decision made in Tehran, every innovation conceived in its universities, and every cultural expression celebrated in its streets. This narrative is not monolithic. It's a tapestry woven from diverse threads of ethnicity, religion, and ideology. It's a story of a nation grappling with its identity, its place in the world, and its aspirations for the future. From the majestic ruins of its ancient past, from Persepolis, a testament to the grandeur of the Achaemenid Empire, to the intricate tilework of Isfahan's mosques, a reflection of the Safavid Dynasty's artistic prowess, Iran's historical sites whisper tales of bygone eras. These are not just relics of the past. They are symbols of a continuous cultural heritage that Iranians fiercely protect and celebrate. They serve as a constant reminder of the nation's long and influential history. To the complex geopolitical realities of its present, a present defined by nuclear ambitions, regional rivalries, and international sanctions, Iran navigates a treacherous landscape. Its leaders grapple with the challenges of balancing national interest with global pressures, of maintaining internal stability amidst economic hardship, and of projecting power in a volatile region. The weight of history and the urgency of the present converge in the decisions made within the halls of power in Tehran. Iran's history is a testament to extraordinary endurance. From the scorching deserts to the towering mountains, the land itself has shaped the character of its people, instilling in them a resilience that has allowed them to weather countless storms. This endurance is not merely passive survival. It's an active resistance against forces that seek to undermine its sovereignty and its cultural identity. It's a determination to preserve its unique heritage in the face of adversity. It is a story of cultural resilience, political innovation, and an unwavering sense of national identity. From the intricate artistry of Persian carpets to the profound beauty of its poetry, Iranian culture has flourished despite periods of conflict and isolation. Its political system, a unique blend of theocracy and democracy, has evolved in response to internal pressures and external threats, and its unwavering sense of national identity, forged through centuries of shared history and cultural heritage, remains a powerful force that unites its diverse population. Today, Iran stands as a complex, influential, and often controversial power, a nation that commands attention on the global stage, whether through its nuclear program, its role in regional conflicts, or its cultural influence. Its actions are closely scrutinized by world leaders, its intentions debated by analysts, and its future prospects a subject of intense speculation. It is a nation that cannot be ignored, a force that must be reckoned with, whose destiny is deeply intertwined with the future of the Middle East and the world. Its strategic location, its vast energy resources, and its complex network of alliances and rivalries make it a key player in the region's geopolitical landscape. The decisions made in Tehran have far-reaching consequences, impacting the stability of the Middle East and influencing the global balance of power. Its journey through the millennia is a captivating epic, a tapestry woven with threads of triumph and tragedy, of innovation and stagnation, of cultural brilliance and political intrigue. From the rise of the Persian Empire to the Islamic Revolution, Iran's history is a saga of constant transformation and enduring resilience. Each chapter of its past has shaped its present, and each challenge it has overcome has strengthened its resolve. And its next chapter promises to be just as compelling as its last. As Iran navigates the complexities of the 21st century, it faces a multitude of challenges and opportunities. Its young and educated population holds the potential to drive innovation and economic growth. Its rich cultural heritage offers a foundation for building bridges with the world, and its strategic location provides both opportunities and risks in a rapidly changing geopolitical landscape. The choices Iran makes in the coming years will determine its future and shape the destiny of the region.
It is rooted in a deep-seated historical memory of foreign interference, a legacy of colonial exploitation and political manipulation that has shaped its worldview and fueled its determination to resist external influence. From the Anglo-Persian oil agreement to the CIA-backed coup of 1953, Iran's history is marked by instances of foreign powers seeking to control its resources and dictate its policies. These experiences have instilled in Iranians a deep sense of suspicion towards external actors and a strong desire to safeguard their sovereignty, and a powerful desire to forge an independent path. This desire for self-determination is not merely a political aspiration. It's a fundamental aspect of Iranian identity. It's a commitment to charting its own course, free from external dictates and guided by its own national interests. This pursuit of independence has often led Iran to clash with major world powers, but it remains a core principle of its foreign policy. This drive for scientific and cultural achievement is as much a part of its claim to regional leadership as its military might. Iran recognizes that true power lies not only in military strength but also in intellectual and cultural influence. It invests heavily in education, research, and the arts, seeking to cultivate a vibrant intellectual environment and promote its cultural heritage on the world stage. This pursuit of scientific and cultural excellence is seen as a means of enhancing its national prestige and solidifying its position as a regional leader.
Alongside its military and strategic pursuits, Iran has continued to invest in its people, recognizing that a strong and prosperous nation requires a healthy, educated, and skilled population. It has expanded access to education, improved healthcare services, and implemented job training programs aimed at empowering its citizens and fostering economic growth. This investment in human capital is seen as essential for achieving its long-term development goals and its scientific and technological capabilities. Despite facing significant challenges, including international sanctions and limited access to foreign technology, Iran has made remarkable progress in developing its own scientific and technological capabilities. It has established research centers, universities, and technology parks focused on innovation in fields ranging from medicine and engineering to nanotechnology and aerospace. Despite international pressure, it has made significant strides in fields ranging from medical science, developing new treatments for diseases, and improving healthcare outcomes, to pharmaceutical research, producing essential medicines and reducing its reliance on imports. These advancements have not only improved the health and well-being of its citizens, but have also enhanced its scientific reputation on the global stage, and nanotechnology to its own space program. Iran's space program, while controversial due to its potential military applications, represents a significant achievement in its pursuit of scientific and technological self-reliance. It has launched satellites into orbit, developed its own rocket technology, and established a space launch facility. These advancements demonstrate its commitment to pushing the boundaries of scientific knowledge and technological innovation. This focus on self-reliance is a core principle of the post-revolutionary state. Inspired by the ideals of independence and self-sufficiency, Iran has pursued policies aimed at reducing its dependence on foreign powers and building a strong domestic economy. This has involved investing in domestic manufacturing, promoting agricultural self-sufficiency, and developing its own energy resources.
Its strategy also relies on what is known as asymmetric warfare, a strategy designed to counter the superior military capabilities of its adversaries. This involves developing unconventional military tactics, utilizing advanced technology, and cultivating a network of allies and proxy forces. And the cultivation of a network of alliances and proxy forces across the Middle East. This network serves as a means of projecting power, deterring aggression, and advancing its regional interests. By supporting allied groups and cultivating relationships with regional actors, Iran seeks to create a buffer zone and exert influence beyond its own borders. From Hezbollah in Lebanon, a powerful political and military organization that has played a significant role in Lebanese politics and has been a key ally of Iran in its regional strategy. Hezbollah's military capabilities and political influence have made it a major force in the region, to factions in Iraq, Syria, and Yemen, where it has provided support to various groups and governments aligned with its interests. These alliances have allowed Iran to expand its influence and project power in key strategic locations. Iran has extended its ideological and military reach, becoming a major player in the region's complex geopolitical landscape. This expansion of influence has been met with both support and opposition, further fueling regional tensions and rivalries. This approach, often called building an axis of resistance, a coalition of states and non-state actors, united by their opposition to Western influence, and their commitment to resisting what they perceive as foreign aggression, is designed to counter the influence of its regional rivals and the United States, who are seen as the primary obstacles to its regional ambitions. This strategy has led to increased tensions and proxy conflicts throughout the Middle East, providing strategic depth far beyond its own borders. This allows it to project power and influence in areas that are vital to its national security and regional interests.
Yet, through all this adversity, the Islamic Republic has not only survived, defying predictions of its collapse and demonstrating remarkable resilience in the face of internal and external pressures, but has systematically and determinedly pursued its goal of becoming a major regional power, a goal that has shaped its foreign policy, its military strategy, and its economic development. This quest for influence is multifaceted, encompassing not only military and political power, but also economic and cultural influence. It is not based solely on conventional military strength, although Iran maintains a large and well-equipped military force. Although Iran has invested heavily in developing a formidable domestic arms industry, including advanced missile technology, which it sees as a crucial deterrent against potential adversaries.
In the decades following the 1979 revolution, Iran has faced immense challenges. The revolution itself was a watershed moment, transforming Iran from a monarchy into an Islamic republic and ushering in a new era of political and social change. However, this transition was not without its difficulties, as the new regime grappled with internal opposition, economic instability, and international isolation. It endured a brutal and devastating 8-year war with Iraq, a conflict that tested the resilience of the Iranian people and the strength of the new regime. The war resulted in immense human and economic losses, leaving a lasting scar on the nation, a conflict that cost hundreds of thousands of lives and hardened the resolve of the new regime. The war became a symbol of Iranian resistance against foreign aggression and strengthened the government's commitment to self-reliance and military strength. The sacrifices made during the war continue to be commemorated and serve as a source of national pride. It has been subjected to decades of international isolation and crippling economic sanctions imposed by the United States and other countries in response to its nuclear program and its support for regional militant groups. These sanctions have had a significant impact on the Iranian economy, limiting its access to international markets and hindering its development. Designed to curb its nuclear ambitions and regional influence. The international community has long been concerned about Iran's nuclear program, fearing that it could be used to develop nuclear weapons. Iran maintains that its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes only, but its refusal to fully cooperate with international inspectors has fueled suspicions and led to the imposition of sanctions. It has navigated internal political struggles between hardline and reformist factions, reflecting the diverse range of opinions and ideologies within Iranian society. These internal divisions have often led to political gridlock and hindered the government's ability to address the country's challenges effectively. Despite these challenges, Iran has persevered, maintaining its independence and pursuing its own path in a complex and often hostile world. The future of Iran remains uncertain, but its rich history, its resilient people, and its strategic location ensure that it will continue to play a significant role in the Middle East and the world for years to come.